All right, part 3 of my red eye experience. So we get closer to Atlanta. Everyone starts lifting up their shades. I lift up mine because I have a ritual. I lift up my shade so I can see where we start landing into Atlanta and we cross over 285 because that lets me know I'm home. So when I start seeing 285 and I start seeing 85 and I start seeing things that remind me I am in the ATL, it just makes me feel a little better. So anyway, we land, we pull up to our terminal, and then of course they say, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to Atlanta. The current time, remember, we were supposed to land at around 7:15. By the time we actually land in Atlanta, it is, I believe, if I memory serves me correctly, it was almost like 11:30. So this is much later than the 7 o'clock time. So I am just like, Lord Jesus. I looked like that scene from Living Single when Khadijah was sick and people were trying to talk to her and she was just like, they were like, "Good morning, Khadijah," and she was just. So that's how I looked. Anyway, get off the plane, immediately go to the bathroom because I had my hoodie on. Went to the bathroom. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is exactly what I did. I put my hair back on. Because when we landed at 7:15, my plan was no one's really gonna be there. It's not a big deal if I walk through the airport with a bonnet and a hoodie on. It's still early. Well, landing almost at 11:30, almost 12 o'clock, I was like, it was packed and busy. So yes, I will admit I went to the bathroom and I put my hair on. So that way I didn't look a frightful mess. But judge me later. So then proceed. I was grateful because we landed safely and I was back in Atlanta. Go get something to eat, then go grab an Uber and go home. And the moral of the story is, number one, I ain't doing a red eye ever again. Okay, I'm not. Number two, I should wait to take the sleeping pill when we're in the air. But most importantly, as funny as this story was and the thoughts I was having and the fact that they pulled the plane from the garage, rinsed it off, gassed it up once they got the keys, I'm grateful that whatever happened with that plane happened when we were on the ground. Let me be very, very clear. Yes, it was an inconvenience, but I would rather be delayed than not show up. So thank you, Delta Airlines. Don't be mad that I did this story time because this was a funny story. But I'm grateful that whatever happened with that plane happened while we were still on the ground because it could have been worse. It could have gone left. And no sooner than I actually was able to get back on my phone and get online did I see what happened with the flight from Charlotte to London, where they had to turn around because London's airport lost power. So there are people in far worse situations than me, but I ain't taking a red eye again. I ain't doing it. And then I will do my due diligence to take a sleeping pill once we're at the long part of the runway, because it's hard trying to stay awake with one eye open, one eye closed, and you fighting and you trying not to laugh because I get goofy when I'm sleepy. But we made it. Thank you, Delta. I'm still gonna fly Delta. But yeah, they pulled that plane from the garage. They did. They did. Bye.